YouTube, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're back. I promised I wouldn't play off stream and I did not. Day 44. We're looking for the armory. We're looking for other stuff. We're trying to figure things out. I'm excited. I can't tell you how bad I wanted to play this game like all weekend. And I didn't. If I played any video games, I was doing a bunch of side stuff in Expedition 33. That stuff's still all there. So I don't think the guy is here. Unless the guy doesn't come like right away. Cause like that's a possibility. Is that like he doesn't show up? But I guess I don't know. I truly like don't know how it works. What's that? You're concording your safes? What does that mean? Let's start with a schoolhouse run. You know what? We'll do the schoolhouse. I don't remember why we're starting with 4 gems. Oh, because we got here, especially since we have 4 gems. It was what room is it? It's the morning room. You start with 2 gems. Okay. I don't need to walk into the school because there's nothing there. I'm now also wondering, because of the school that you can get from the drafting studio, I'm a little afraid that to fully school, I also need that. Give me that. Okay, we're gonna F with the boat. And we're going to see if this is anything. Because I believe we are at the perfect height. Oh, it's a cutscene! It's a cutscene! I thought I was going to get to drive the boat. I do get to drive the boat. I'm boating around. I'm in a boat. Yeah, I'm in a boat. So this is the main thing is I think, I don't think I was controlling that. Okay, so I think if I'm understanding, I think the boat has to be on this side and then we have to drain to the middle. And then I can pick it up from like down here. I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm going to leave the boat on this side, which means that I have to. Oh God, can I escape from this side? I can. So I have to go out through here and I can escape. Jam, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to see you here. Yep, okay, we're good. The boat is where I want it. And then we need to get pump room again, so we need to get another. That stuff's still there. We need to get another pool. Oh, immediate workshop? I'll take that. Oh, I think my workshop is common now. Room directory. Is that true? Am I right? Where's workshop? Workshop is unusual. I thought I'd set it to common, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, what we got? Battery? Cool. Let's make stuff. Just the battery pack. What can we make with just the battery pack? Hyper battery? Oh, let's do the dormitory. Because let's do the dormitory because the dormitory is new. And also, it might go insane with the classroom. All right. Dorm. Oh, dorm gives you 2 dice? Ooh, okay. Okay. All right, let's see what's in the where does the dorm? It's in studio editions, right? It is right before casino. I gotta make a page for the dormitory. Studio editions. It was right before the casino. Okay. Dormitory. Room ability is the, what is it, like 10 steps plus 10 steps every time you come back after drafting a, like, what is that thing called? Like a compass room. Okay. And then let's see what's in here and let's see what we can learn. This clock is working. So clock 1 working. There's it's a bowling pin. Okay. Some table tennis paddles and oar. Do I need this oar to go superboat? Oh, there's a pawn in here. Okay. Chess piece, black pawn. And there's a chessboard we can't interact with as far as I can tell. And then there is a book. Drafting Strategy Volume 2? Ooh, okay. Let's see, because we have Volume 1. And I think we've read Volume 3. Okay. Drafting Strategy. Volume 3 was in the library. So this is Volume 2. Okay. Notes. Or books. Drafting Strategy. Volume 2. All right. Before we go, I'm not going to write notes down until we read the whole thing. I just kicked the dock really hard. That's how we did it. All right, my type of room. The categorization of floor plan subtypes. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kind of rooms, in this issue, we will be examining architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the type of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room. Whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum, these subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. Just like Evanescence. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface level simplistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. I feel like I'm getting called out here. The craft of the draft. Drafting rooms, okay, are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of the common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. That is good to write down. That we will. Okay. The compass symbol equals drafting rooms. Mess with, shoot, what was it? It was academic pursuits, research, floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. Okay. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Corerica. Hold on. Place the mountains of Corerica. I don't think we've come across that state before. Classroom is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergy for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know the classrooms you find will fall under 8 different grades, ranging from first grade to curriculum to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Okay, we can't do a classroom run until we draft the 9th classroom. Well, shoot. Shifting gears. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space, marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects the focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Through a room, split ducts 3 ways. Ducks. Wah, wah, wah. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. When you're in a room, look up and there might be a duck. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, it literally does say there might be a duck. Not even a duct. I literally thought, I was making a joke and it made the joke for me. Did you know drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts? That is good. Okay. That is good. So what is this? Mechanical rooms. Mechanical rooms. Yeah. Yeah, machine stuff. Okay, so drafting, but tip. Drafting from a room that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. Cool. Okay, no time like the future. Architectural Digest Guide to Tomorrow Rooms. Tomorrow rooms. They deal with tomorrow. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividend down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting success, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set up yourself for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know that there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Oh. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying. Will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying. However, if you still wish your accounts to be carried over to the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering the freezer. Re-enter freezer to refreeze assets. Okay. Warning. If furnace is drafted within a few ranks, if furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Oh. If furnace is drafted close to freezer, freezer will melt. Okay. Okay. So the furnace melts the freezer. That's a new thing we can do now. Perplexing plans. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked with only a single enigmatic jigsaw puzzle, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms, like parlor and billiard room, become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spreading your wings. So really nothing there. The final type of room we will cover in this issue is the spread room. These floor plans enable architects to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. Cool. Word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there, a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. When I was a young boy, I vividly remembered the experience of reading the memoirs to the court's grand architect, Luza T. Reynolds. Okay. Luza, huge Luza, T. Oh, it's Rayland, by the way, equals the court's grand architect. Okay. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child. Faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves. And our purpose? Why, it is found hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Okay. So we need to get a furnace freezer. Okay, but I think that's basically it. We didn't get any items. That's not the magic chair. We can't turn on the radio. We can't drink from the thermos. No, I was like, whoa, we can interact with the thermos. That was the book. We can't interact with Shakespeare. We can't interact with the backpack. I think we're good. Okay. Kind of a bad place because we're never going to... We have to very intentionally come back there. All right, this is gonna be a classroom, isn't it? Classroom. Classroom. Do I take it right now? I can take it right now. And this is how we get ourselves into trouble, because I take the classrooms early and I don't have the branching paths yet. We're not gonna be stupid with classroom placements. Like, I'm gonna place, as much as I would love to go to Bookland. Wait, hold on, we can redraw. 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 All right, that sucked. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay. 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 We actually have to take the classroom here because the classroom goes up. So we can get grade 2. And then we could turn around and we can try to fill in those lower 2 spots. And then we can also go get 20. Or if we can go through here, honestly, do grade 3 here. I know that we don't need to worry about Full House anymore. Everywhere you look, everywhere. And we've done grade 3. So we don't need to worry about it. So now we can go and get... We can go to the dorm, and the dorm will give us like 30 steps. Dorm! Bloop. Wait. Why wasn't it plus 30? Burp? Wait, are you serious? It doesn't stack? It doesn't stack? Oh, that sucks. It really doesn't stack? Wow. Eat the apple. Okay. What do we want? Probably like the East Hall would be good. Gift shop's not bad. We could do that. That gives us 2 ways to go. I can't believe it doesn't stack. Do we buy the swim trunks? I think we buy the swim trunks if we don't need the money elsewhere. I think spending all of our money is probably a bad idea. Especially when we can do the library and then we can maybe get the bookstore. Oh, gem. What do we got? The Curse of Blackbridge. Yes. Is this a new thing? Is there anything new on here? I don't think so. Yes. All right, bookstore. Wine cellar. Classroom. Oh my. Hold on. We have to redraw or else the day is over. Redraw. Archives. Okay, hold on. Well, we can take the bookstop. We can take the bookshop. We can take the bookshop. It's okay. Can I interact with the cash register? Can I steal the money? We know that we're not gonna finish this anyway. I would love to get to grade 4 because I think it would be nice to get a new grade. But we need to draft the shoot. Like it's 2 freaking books. We could get Realm and Rune and the 2 drafting strategy books, but I think we leave it for the moment. I think we see if we can get the 50. Oh my god, I can't just tunnel. As cool, as sick as it would be, it would end the day. But do we do it? We can't. I think we do the den. Yeah, the den is smart. The den, the call. I don't know if you need keys to get through tunnels. That would be the problem, is we don't have any keys. Oh crap. Woo! Uh-oh. Billiard room gives keys. I think we might bill. Okay, anything? Oh, hey, it also gave us the car keys. Not that we're going to the garage anytime today. Okay, let's do billiard. We haven't done billiards in a while. I feel like we keep losing out. 11. 17 minus 3 is 14. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. What is this? 6 minus 4 is 2. Plus 13 is 15. Wait, hold on. No. This is -6, right? This is just -6. This is -10. This is -10. Plus 13 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. Yes. Okay. -4 plus 5 is 1. Times 11 is 11. Sick. All right. Okay. This is good. This is actually a good note to add into the billiard puzzle. Where is... Oh, man. Maybe dartboard. Dartboard. Where is my... Hold on. Rules? Parlor game rules. Okay. Or dartboard. Dartboard rules. Dartboard rules. Billiard. equals. Okay. So if you start with something that, or the numbers can go negative. Example, starting with a yellow 9 is indeed -9. 0 minus 9 equals -9. Okay. All right. Silver key. Silver key. It's key time in the key. Yeah, now we have 2 doors. This is not a bad place to put the silver key. Because this gives us... Ooh. Ooh. Hallway. All right, what can we place in the den? Oh yeah, it's locked. I only got the silver key. Oh crap. I guess I needed to do that, right? All right, we could do grade 4. Grade 4. We got... Oh! It gives us the map! Grade 4 gives us the map! Ooh! Do we have a hidden... I was hoping we'd have a hidden note. Okay. What do we got? Identify each realm on the map below. Oh my god, this is huge. This is huge. Okay, grade 4. It's geography. It's world geography. Okay, let me go into my photos. Let me find... Okay, grade 4 worksheet. Let's snap a doodle this biatch. Shoot. My snip tool is on the wrong, is behind. It's on the monitor behind my gameplay, so I need to grab it and move it. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Those aren't real places. No. If you look at the map is not based on. It's like a different, it's not like Earth. It's like an alternate planet. Or like, not to say that it's not on Earth, but it's like, it's not our continents. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Because, like, are they not supposed to be labeled with the sigils? It's probably supposed to be labeled with the... Oh, no. Okay. Identify each realm on the map below. Oh, my God. Okay, we got to compare these. Okay. So 5 out of 7 ain't bad, but which 2 are wrong? Who's got a... This one's also a 5 out of 7. Okay. So then what is a C minus? Oh. 2. Oh, we have a 4 out of 7. A C minus is a 4 out of 7. So we got to compare... Oh my god. Oh, we gotta do... We have to do real work. Chat, I think we have to... I think we gotta open Photoshop. Or just headcanon blueprints is in Urath, which is totally different from Earth. New file. Create. Oh, shoot. Okay. Give me a root. Let me get the file up. Okay. Let's grab the blank one. Can I not? Uh-oh. Was it no shade? We're doing real homework. Hold on. I have to go back to the game. And I have to go back to the blank sheet. Because apparently from Word, I can't copy the... Hold on. Uh-oh. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Give me a second. I gotta get this again. Okay. Where's the blank one? There's the blank one. Let me take a new shot. Let me take a new shot of the blank one. Got it. Okay. Here, boop, boop, boop. And then back here. Okay. Here is the blank worksheet. All right. So, let's look at our notes. I want to see in here. We have... Oh, where was it? There's something we took a photo of recently. Okay, no, that's the world map. The fiction, Cha-Cha, welcome in. Hello. Where did I take a photo of that? It's not that. It's not that. There's the homework. It was this. Okay. So third era, if we could find the three that are on top of each other, it's the mountain and then the hourglass, and the middle one's redacted. Okay. So is that's these, right? These three? Hold on, let me go back and double check. Kind of like Eaton, and then like a little guy with a nose, and then like a triple fingers. Yes, okay. So we know the top one is the mountain and the bottom one is like the hourglass. Okay. Okay. How did the mountain look again? It's a low peak and then a high peak. Okay. So, let me draw this on a new layer. Okay, so it's like a low peak. Why is it white? Am I using an eraser? I am. Okay. So it's like the low peak and the high peak mountain. Okay. And then this one is the hourglass looking guy. It's this one. Really hope that wasn't a political state. Yeah. Okay. So now looking at the homework, did any of those goobers get it wrong? The other thing is we know I didn't actually do... Oh, I think I had done I wrote this down somewhere. Like mountain. Okay, I did. The hourglass is purple. So let's also do this. This is symbols. This is colors. Okay. The hourglass is purple. The mountains are yellow. Mountains are yellow. Okay. Now, let's go back to our photos. So what did we have? So this is a 4 out of 7. This one. And these two are correct. Okay, this one is really helpful because this one is wrong, which means, oh, and we know that the hourglass is wrong. So we actually can figure out that the hexagon, so yeah, these two would be flipped then. If it's a 5 out of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it would have to be a diamond over here. Let's see. So this is a back to symbols. So this is a diamond. And then this was the pentagon one. How do you draw a pentagon? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't look like a pentagon. What is going on? Pentagon. Okay. Yeah, it's like a house with a squished bottom. I think I need to go more out to go more in. There we go. Okay, pentagon. And then the rest of hers should be correct. So then this is the one. It's like sideways. This one looks like a heart. This one looks like a rainbow. So this is the one that looks like a rainbow. Oh. But this is the one with like the heart, but it's like it's all square lines. So it's like boop, bop, scoot, doot, doot. No, that's not right. Hold on. Out. It's just up, down, up, down. Okay, with a V. It's like up, down, V in the middle. So that's the heart. And then the last one is the weird one where it's like symbol like that. And then almost like a puzzle piece like that. Kind of like that. Basically like that. Okay. And then we can corroborate this. So now if we look 4 out of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the heart and the rainbow and the puzzle piece are all in the wrong spot. And then the political statement was a 4 out of 7. And this is right, and that is right, and that is right. And then this is wrong, and that is wrong, and that is wrong, and that. Oh, wait. No, wait, no. This is right, that's right, and this is right. And these three are messed up. I think we have it right. I think we're good. I put the science worksheet in the wrong spot. And then the other thing is... Oh, yeah, this is Arinda Aries. This is Fen Aries. So we can kind of... yeah, okay, so then... Oh, I forgot to draw... Wait, hold on. Hold on. This... Wait, there's 8 symbols, though. Something's wrong. I'm wrong somewhere. Hold on. Because... Oh! Hold on. 1, 2, 3... What was the one where they were flipped? Was that this one? Heart is in the right spot. Oh, wait, no, this is the one where it's like these. Oh, wait. It is political messaging because this one... Oh, hold on. This one's not used. I wonder if this one used to be... So the, what is it? It's a line with like a gooble at the top. It's kind of like a chunky hexagon. Okay. How do you draw that again? That, and then the lines. Not used. Okay. I think this is right. Huh, I gotta cross-reference the 4 worksheets again. We know... So on this one... The mountain and the hourglass are right. This one is wrong. Could it be a C- with only 3? That's what I'm confused about. The mountain, the pentagon, the hourglass, the heart. And this was only messing up 2. Shall we think? Oh, this one's the puzzle piece is down here. And it's these 2 are swapped. And this 5 out of 7 is the And then we think these 2 are swapped. Which means that the heart, the puzzle piece, and the thing have to be right. And then on the 4 out of 7, these 3 are right. And the diamond is right, but the other 3 are swapped. I'm pretty comfortable saying that this is correct. I think this is correct. And then we can also... if I look up mountain... Was it the heart was orange? The heart was orange. Whoops. Okay. Okay. And which realms do we have? This is so much work to figure this out. So then, yeah, so we have, okay, black, red, violet. See, so we need that. We need this one cross-referenced with Where are they? Shoot. Cross-referenced with... Where did I put... Oh, no, it's... With the realms? Okay. Need to do this real quick. So the first realm is the circles. So the first realm is black. So this one is black. Because the first realm is this one. So you just do this black. Yo, the hopeless necromantic and cooling mist. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Belfour. Nope. Bellflower, thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome in. Hello. If you've never been here before, hi. My name is Larry. I'm a variety streamer and content creator. I'm deep in deciphering some blueprinting. We are, as I've said, 44 days in. So roughly 40-ish hours into the game. If you don't want to be spoiled, look away. If you don't care or don't know what this is, feel free to stick around. We're in the thick of it. Okay. So the second realm is the pentagon, and it has the squiggles. The squiggles are red. And in our notes... Okay, so the pentagon is red. This is actually super helpful. Gonna dip because of spoilers. Well, thank you for hopping in and following. We're not playing Blueprints tomorrow, so feel free to come back. Well, we'd love to have you. This is good because I forgot that this was like part of it. Is that so? Having colors for 5 of the 8 is actually really good because I forgot that the colors do. We already have the full colors. So yeah, and having the so we could go in and figure out some of that stuff, which is good. I want to make sure I didn't lose that picture up here really quick. Okay, it's still there. Oh my god. All right, we're done with see pictures for details. Yeah, this is I'm going to have to save this Photoshop file real quick. Because this map is like huge. And I know that I could put some of the names in if I really wanted to think about it. Okay. So the geography. All right, let me save this real quick. Where do I even save this to? I guess just here. Blueprints, world map, save. And then let me save it as a PNG. Okay, grab that. That was such a thinker for like a little bit of information that is probably not going to be relevant to us for about 10 hours. Where did I put that? Here we go. It's here. Okay. And then I can put this in my notes. Whoops. No, I don't want to squeeze it. Can I? No, damn it. I messed up. There's all this like hanging extra off of here that I don't care about. But yeah, I think like I don't want to do that. That works. Okay. I'll fix it next time. All right, this is very helpful. This helps us figure out the 8 states dates thing. Eventually. Okay. All right. All right. All right, let's actually get back to the game. That was the game. That was indeed the game. But how many hours in game did we just spend doing that? We have one. We need to get resources and our. Also, this is how bad this room is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It takes us 12 steps to get there. It actually doesn't do us any good anymore. All right, let's see. We have no keys. Can't do that door. Come on. Can't do that door. We're doomed. That's it. We're done. Chat, it's over. It's okay. I mean, we got a new room. We got 2 new rooms. We saw grade 4 and we're going to buy a new book. It's okay that it was a short one. Okay, so we're just going to buy these 3 books. Unfortunately, we could not afford either of these. So we will buy... We did not get the chapel, right? We did not. So we're going to get Realm and Rune. We're going to get Drafting Strategy Volume 4, Drafting Strategy Volume 5. That's fine. And... The door in the den is locked. Yeah. Yeah, here. We have 54 footsteps. I'll just show you. It is locked. We just never ran into keys. We just kind of got like a little screwed on some stuff. I mean, and I say a little screwed, but look at how poorly we constructed this house. Like we didn't get here. We didn't get here. We also know that we need the 9th classroom. So it's like, it's not like we're missing anything by only having done like 4. We can't take the final exam anyway, so it's fine. Our schoolhouse days have been notoriously terrible. Yes, they have been. But they've been terrible, but we've gotten information. Like we tend to, when we've done the classroom days, we tend to get super screwed on just like where we're going. What we really need is a classroom day after we like freeze a bunch of gems or something like that. We moved the boat. Yeah, edumacation, very important. We moved the boat. That's important. Ooh. Tool shed or trading post is strong. These are all good. We haven't dicked around with the shrine too much. Let's take the shrine. And then if that would have been a sick day. Well, we got the bookstore, so it wouldn't have been, but that would have been, if we hadn't got the bookstore, that would have been a sick day just to spend all of our money there. I'm gonna, if we have time at the end of the day, I don't want to do it right now. I will go down and check to make sure the boat is still on the one side. We did request one of the new books. We did. We requested the Black Bridge. Because we had the Black Bridge already. Like we bought that one previously and we did request it. So we are good. Mailroom, why not? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Package delivered. 1 sleeping mask, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Take it. It's fine. I don't remember how we requested stuff and if there's a way to change what you're requesting. I don't think we've gotten a new letter. The newest one is this one that told us about the thing we already did. Unfortunately. Do we do it? We do it. We do it. We get another key every time. Hey, yep. Every time. Watch me 2 rooms from now. I find the sledgehammer. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. We'll take the funeral parlor, not take it right now. Every tool is a hammer. I don't think that's true. Drawing room. Begrudgingly, I didn't really want it. Hallway. Conservatory's fun. I don't know if I want to spend the gem, but conservatory is fun. Let's see what we can change. Maybe it's good. All right. Den, kennel. Den is already common, and I like that. Kennel is standard, and I think that's fine. Aquarium is unusual, and we'll bring that to standard. Not a very exciting one. I kind of like those where they are, mostly. But that's fine. All right, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Kennel's like, do I want to spend the gems? I don't think I want to spend the gems. We'll do the kennel. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Green days are nice, but I don't have a shovel right now. Because we need to get back to the code check. Let's take the hallway. Neckanarium is too early. Pantry is useless. Bedroom closet it is. What do we get? Coin purse? It's fine. Gem. Shrine is outside. Oh, it helps. It combos with the shrine. We'll go through the chapel. I just can't find a ding dang code check. I just didn't know. I didn't know what I didn't know. I don't want to put the nursery there. We could put the bedroom here. That's not too bad. I don't want to dead end this, but I don't know if I want to spend the gem. This is annoying, but it's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Do we have money? Come on. And don't say the piggy bank. We're not breaking the piggy bank with nowhere to spend the money. Bedroom. Something good, something good, something good. Anything? 3 coins. And 4 coins because of our coin purse. Spare green room. Which gives us the watering can. Okay. Doing pretty decent on gems. Do I want to spend... Do I want to spend the key? We can spend the key. We can spend the key. Observatory, voodoo. Let's observe. And then let's just get a bunch of stuff back, right? Dimudius, the apple, and the twins. These are good. This is what? Tastier apples and 5 gems? Yeah, that's great. What have you missed? We went into the dormitory. I learned about the furnace freezer combo. We did 4th grade. We did 4th grade on of course another doomed classroom run. But I also learned it was going to be doomed anyway because we need to get grade. We need to get the 9th classroom to do a full run. 4th grade was huge. Yeah, we literally went into Photoshop and like figured out the nations. And we have like half of them with the colors correct. So like, yeah, 4th grade was real big. Nook? Oh, I do. Ooh, I don't like the way that this is going. I do not like the way that this is going. This is real strange. We screenshotted every worksheet and then went into Photoshop and figured the worksheet out. Kitchen's actually the answer here. I think. Well, no, we could go up from the drawing room. Aquarium's the answer. Oh yeah, that works. So now we're back at the foundation. Can we... weapons and armor for sale? Hello? What? Wait, it's a combination. Wait, hold on. It's a combination gold and black room? Wait, what? Oh, that's so cool. What the hell is a black room? Can knock the locks off. Oh my god. Dude, these are crazy. Holy shit. Whoa, the axe is incredible. Oh my god, I think we're buying everything. Whoa, I know it's permanent. That's crazy. Whoa! This room's insane! Okay, where does this go in the directory? It's Studio Editions. Is it just, oh, it's just in shops. It's just in shops. Okay. It's a black print. Whoa, that's crazy. I can't believe it just goes in that slot. Just the 7th shop. Okay. My notes are on the other screen. Hold on. I left them behind my gameplay. Okay. Got my notes. Put that back. Shops. Commissary, kitchen, showroom, laundry, bookshop. Question mark is the armory. Room ability, weapons and armor for sale. Chess piece was a black knight. Let me add that to the other spot. So knight, armory equals black knight. And then we also got that the Dormitory was a black pawn. Okay. All right. So back to the armory. We don't have books, clocks, or no books, no clocks. So is Anvil something we can buy? It's not. So Morning Star. I just want to see if these change. Sorry. Sorry, I was going through. It's fine. You didn't miss anything. I wasn't even looking at the game. Okay. So are these the same every time? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Morning Star. Cost 8. Can knock, that's so cool. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. Then we have, that's not anything. The furnace isn't anything. The axe. The axe costs 32. You may use the axe. That's so cool. In the room directory, to permanently remove the gem cost from 1 room. It's not even knocking 1 gem off. It's literally knocking the whole cost off. That's crazy. No. And then we got the shield, Knight's Shield. Knight's Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effect of any 1 red room. It's cool. It's very cool. I'm wondering if you can buy cannonballs. I'm wondering if you can buy anvil. I just don't know. I don't know if these are the only 3 things, if other things show up. I'm so interested. We do have enough money to buy all 3. We're definitely buying the Morning Star. That's so cool. And we're definitely buying the axe. Do I want the answer? I don't want the answer. I'm not gonna buy the shield right now. So what's one that like we know has like the casino, like right, the shops, right? Like the showroom costs 2. Oh, there's the button for the axe. Oh, crazy. Trophy room would be huge. Trophy room costs 4. Trophy room is trophy room costs 5. I think trophy room might be the answer. The attic, or how much is the attic? Attic is 3. Attic is 3. What about the classroom? Oh, shoot. Okay, the problem with the classroom is I actually... Oh, I can do it from I do have it, because, yeah. The classroom is really good. But it's also situational. What'd you say? Vault, casino, trophy room, attic, cloister? Yeah, I think classroom might be like 4 or 5 in. Oh, vault is one, because we actually have so many keys to get. Yeah, because vault costs 3. Oh my god. Oh, that's incredible. That's so good. What's the rarity of the trophy room? It's rare right now. Oh. Yeah, attic is pretty sick. Code check is standard. It doesn't feel standard. Oh, code check's a dead end. I can't believe there's black rooms. That's crazy. Like, that's so... Like, what is a black print? Oh. Was that, you think, cloister? Because it's... What's that? Because it's the most common? I already have a black print? Hold on. Oh, the tomb is a black print. I didn't even notice. I didn't notice. So it was new to me. The fact that it was like half gold, half black was like, whoa, this is crazy. Honestly, passageway is not a bad one. I think it's a little boring, but like passageway is not the worst to consider. I think it's gonna be... What's that? Your money's on trophy room, vault, or attic? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do trophy room because it's the most expensive. Let's axe the trophy room. Would you like to permanently axe this floor plan's jump cost? Yes. Axed. That's awesome. Okay. And then we lose the axe, right? Is it gone from our inventory? It is gone. Okay. That's fine. See, so what we could do in future, we could just get another axe. Ooh. If you have exactly 2 hallways, we do! Double your keys. Wait. 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 None of these are good. No. Yeah, I do. The hallway and the corridor. That's 2. That's 2 hallways. The aquarium, damn it. Okay. Well, they're all dead ends, so this day's shot. We could do something off the funeral parlor and we could do something off the drawing room, but that's it. Yeah, we need to conservatory and get the trophy room common, and that'll be sick. That'll be really good. 15 2 times 11 is 22 minus 12 is 10. -4 plus 5 is 1 times 11 is 11. Okay, -1 times, or -1 times 10 is -10. Plus 11 is 1 squared is 1. Got it. Ooh, secret garden. You kind of useless. Yeah, to complete... No, we could secret garden off the funeral parlor, but I don't think we could do much with it. We could just go. We could certainly just go. I think I have to go all the way around, right? Okay, while we're here, aquarium does go into foundation. Let me check to see if the boat stays on this side. I assume it does, but I don't know for sure. So let's find out. Boat is this way. I did move the boat. So yeah, the boat is here. The boat does stay. So now what we need to do is lower the water to the middle, and I think I can pick up the boat from here. I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, we can, like, walk down the steps. Which, I mean, I can't right now, but... I think... No, I don't know. I don't know if I can or not. But it's gotta be the boat on this side. For that middle section. Because you can't get to the boat from the other side. Yeah, one way to find out. Well, if I could stop getting asked for houses, we could find out. But not right now. Ooh, there might be one other thing I want to check. And I think... Yeah, there's one other thing I want to check. Well, we have the steps to spare. We have 3 rooms to get pump house. This is true. I need to enter from here. Oh yeah, if we get the coat check would be sick. I'd take coat check immediately. I would take freezer. Freezer would be good because we have a lot of gems that we're not spending. Yeah, I want to be on this side. So, unfortunately, still need the glass cutter for that room. Okay, so you can, this only exists if we have the tomb. That's what I was really curious about. So, no tomb. I was wondering if it became like a backdoor entry into the tomb. And I was like, A, don't know how that would work. B, does it? No, it does not. Okay. Stuff is still all there. So, drawing room gives us the really like, I think we're going to redraw this. Really nothing. Wow. We'll take the lab. What experiments can we make? How can we do anything? Each time you need an apple, each time you bypass a security door. We could add a small, let's see. Each bedroom you draft after the second. Add a small chest to the entrance. Sure. Sure. I don't even get to swing my morning star at anything. Dang, that stinks. I want to swing my morning star. All right, chat, I learned something very important. So for this chest, and also for all the chests, because I was reading comments, because I edited the regulation blueprints video, and I learned from a comment that all of the dates for the chests are safe. We knew that. But what I also learned is that all of the information that you need for figuring out the date is all in the rooms with the date. For example, the boudoir is very easy. You look at the picture, you see that it's Christmas, you see that the safe is being unwrapped, 12:25. That's it. I do not have the context I understand that there are a lot of photos. The orchard's like not quite that, but it's definitely like I need the information of how to read these. But I assume that it's something to do with the left, rights, and then the order of the feats and the amount of dudes. But like, I couldn't tell you. Because they're running different ways. There's different, like, so I'm like, I know that this is somehow gives you the date. But beyond that, not a clue. Not a clue. But I will take the other safes that we know where they are. Is we know where the study has one, and we know the study, the drawing room, and I don't want to check my notes. I want to remember it, but I can't remember, so I'm going to check my notes. It is the office, the study, and the drawing room. I will take a look at if we get the study and we get the office, I will take a look at them to see if there's anything I've missed. Okay, we could do parlor puzzle at least. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. Oh my god, I think that this has to be true. If this is false, oh my, what? Okay, the gems are not in a box with a true statement. Have I ever failed the parlor puzzle? I have failed it. I have failed it since I've gotten the funeral parlor even. Okay, so let's see. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Let's assume this is true. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. So this is either this is true and then this is true, or this is false. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. So if this is false, the statement on the blue box is not as true as this statement. So like if this is false, this kind of also has to be true, to my understanding, because like if this were true, if this were false, then this would have to be false, which would make this true. But then in it being true and this being false, this would become false. So these have to be true. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Oh my god. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. But this one's true. Yeah, because of the paradox, these two have to be true. Are not in a box. Not in a box with a true statement. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. They can't all be true. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are the same statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay, hold on. There's no way for... Uh-oh. There is no way... Okay. There is no way for both of these... For these to be different. There is no way for these to be different. Because the gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Those either have to both be true or both be false. They can't all, I know they can't all be false or all true. Okay. Okay. This has to not be a paradox. These have to both, so like, let's say these are both false, right? These are both false. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. But then if that is true, that's also false. So these have to both be true. These have to both be true, and this one just has to be lying, and it has to be in here. All right, no paradox, just we kind of want freezer. Freezer would be, oh, ask and you shall receive. It's just that easy. It's literally just that easy. It's just, this game is so easy. Oh my god, I want to melt the freezer so bad now that I know how to do it. I gotta get the furnace here. I wonder if you need a powered up furnace or if it just needs to be a furnace. But we can't put a furnace in anywhere because we can't put anything in anywhere. That's so funny. That's the end of the day though. That's so funny. That's so funny. 8 coins, 13 gems. That's so great. That's so great. Hell yeah. Why does that work for me? Okay, hold on. We also had the time when I was like, we can do the chess puzzle. We were doing Full House, and I was like, I could do the chess puzzle. I'm going south into a room on the west wing, and if we could do it, we could totally do it. Didn't get the ladyship's chamber. Didn't get it. All right. Well, it's 11:55, so that's a perfect place to take a break. Now we need to go to school. We could go to school. Going to school would be very good because we have a lot of gems. But we also still can't fully go to school because we don't have the 9th. We don't have the 9th classroom. So like, I'm not that incentivized to go to school until we get back to the drawing room. So, you know, we're just gonna do what we feel like. All right, let's do it. Yeah. Jeff just graduated. Yeah, it was grade 4. It was hard. It was real hard. I understand why it was why you had a ceremony and everything. All right. Guy is not here. So we should have gotten an extra star. Yeah, we're 27. I think that must be new. 50 coins. So we have enough for the library. We forgot to... No, it's okay. We froze our money. I was like, I didn't go back to the blessing, but we froze our money instead. All right, let's see if we can do something this run. 15 gems. I probably will take a classroom if we have it. We do not. Let's take a shelter. I think. Yeah, let's take a hovel. Guys, let's take a hovel. 46 day, 46 room. It all makes sense. Let's take shelter. Let's take shelter today. And I'm going to remember that I have it. I'm good. Oh, yeah. We could just start an experiment. You're right. Totally. You're right. Yeah, let's... Meow. We come down here, log into network. Reading the Blackbird book might be huge. especially now that we have 3 more books to read after it. Remote terminal access, view terminals, laboratory, Blackbridge Connect. We have so much reading to do. Yes, we bought every book that isn't the 50. Because we had bought the Blackbridge book last time, and then we got the bookstore this time and bought the 2 drafting strategies, and whatever one costs 20. Experiment setup. What do we got? Oh. We're gonna get the shovel back. We're gonna get the shovel back. It's gonna happen. We did not do apple dirt. We did drawing room dirt. But what is it? If you draw the drawing room. Okay. But we're gonna get the shovel back. It's fine. Yeah, we just don't take the drawing room. We don't have the information we need to crack the code, so it's fine. I'm gonna turn here and get the code check. It's almost that easy. I'm gonna turn here and get the code check. It's almost that easy. I'm gonna turn here and get the code check. It's never that easy. Here, this isn't a bad. We could do. Oh yeah. We need to figure out which monitor that picture is pointing to. So here, let's look at our photos because we found that one in the attic. And it's like a 443, so it's the middle ones. And it's pointing at the office. But what? Okay. But what the hell can we see from here? There's a chair and 2 other chairs. I don't think we can't click it. I don't know. Damn. I'm like quintuple checking. It'd be crazy if we could click it and then like change the channel and change it to some like secret channel. What if we could like hit the space bar on the computer? But I don't think so. Ah! Click, 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 click. Clickety, 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 click. No! But what about the office? I just don't know what I'm supposed to be saying. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about the security doors right now because we don't have the breaker box. Let's take the storeroom. Okay. Now we can go up. All right, spare green room's not bad. Spare green room's pretty good there. Got the watering can again for even more gems. Week 23, our shovel is missing due to our hubris. You're not wrong. Drawing room. And we don't take it. Okay, so chapel doesn't hurt us. So there was also something that was mentioned, or something that I was like thinking about was that when we took the shelter protects us from the negative effects of red rooms. So like the bathroom had a bunch of stuff in it. But I was wondering if there was perhaps something else in here because we're being sheltered from it. But I just don't know. What's that, the Chappelle run? Oh, lady ships. Okay. We take lady ships. Lady ships is good. In here, there's a banana. Upgrade disc! Upgrade disc! The lady ship's diary is locked. If only we had the key. And we can't interact with it at all. No. Lock it. Close. Open. Does it ever end? Don't know. We will install it. We are so close to security. I will go literally do it now, so I do not forget. You know how many freaking upgrade discs I miss? Constantly? All of them, all the time. All the time. It may be 6. Watering can. Upgrade, baby. Okay, what do we got? Boudoir. All right, what do we get? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, boudoir with +1 gem. Boudoir with +2 rerolls. And boudoir with +3 apples. Mmm. 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 Probably the rerolls, honestly. There's a lot of stuff that gives us gems. Gems are great. I love gems. 3 apples is really cool. Like, but we don't have a room that just gives us dice right now. I think, 3 apples for experiments? Ooh. Oh. Apples is, I didn't think about experiments. Apples is neat. More control in the house with the rerolls. The rerolls are really nice, but the apples are cool. Oh man, do I want, I don't know. Do I want to do some sneaky snacking or do I want the rerolls? It's not the gem. It's not, the gem is ruled out. The gem is ruled out. The apples are conditional. Well, I mean, the extra steps are forever though. You know which matter to you at this point? It's the rerolls. Those are going to be more useful. It's the rerolls. Steps are a lot easier to come by. I do like the experiment thing. That is really, really smart. If you took the rerolls, I don't disagree. If you took the gems, I kind of disagree. Oh, we got to do the conservatory. We have to. Come on, come on. Big baby Terrace workshop. Oh. Oh. Common. I love the workshop. I love the workshop. Spare green room is fine being common. Terrace is standard. This is fine. All right. Love the workshop. And the handle. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so bummed I didn't get a workshop on the day that we had the Morning Star, because I want to know if you could turn the Morning Star into anything. You couldn't. The axe we couldn't, because the axe was just kind of a one and done. I think I'm comfortable. I think I'm comfortable putting the wine cellar here. I think this is fine. Boop, boop, boop. Is there anything to the wine cellar that looks smackable, perhaps? There's wine behind glass. There is a cork that is not like the others. There's a message in a bottle. There's a weird looking thing down there. I'm just trying to think if any of these are anything. No. All right, doesn't seem like it. Okay. So down and around. We're gonna get something that goes straight. Never mind. Car keys again? Dude, they want me to go to the garage so bad. Okay, it's fine. This is... We have the corridor. We have the corridor. We're not screwed. Commissary, mechanarium. Dark room is fine. We don't blow the fuse. Kind of a boring one. Lockpick kit. Oh, this is a thing that I learned. Chat, did you know that there is the way the lockpick kit works is every time you use it, you're upgrading a hidden lockpicking skill, and it makes you more likely to be able to unlock the doors? Can we lockpick the journal? We're not that far away. When we go back there, we'll try. That's actually a really good idea. I'm checking to see if... So this is the office. Is there anything in this photo that would help me unlock the office safe? And the answer is... I don't... Maybe with the magnifying glass. But not by itself. You just assume the further you go. Yeah, it's a thing. I saw it twice, and I've been like watching some blueprints, videos that are the videos themselves are spoiler free. They're marked spoiler free, and then I make the mistake of reading the comments and just little small things that are like just little hints. Ooh, dirt. We should really consider taking it here, even though it stops our dirt piles. It's fine. But yeah, but there was something where it got mentioned, the whole thing with the... do we cut off here? Probably not. Yeah, I think we do the workshop. But yeah, it's... But yeah, it was something was mentioned where it was like, I think I heard that this is like a thing, that there's like there's a hidden lock picking skill, and when you use the lock pick, you're upgrading it. And then Oh, the lockpick kit? Oh, yeah, because you can mix it with, you can make like the pick sound amplifier. But yeah, it's apparently there's something I saw, unfortunately, somebody, I think we have to take the mechanarium. Is it gonna do anything? It'll give us 2. I'm afraid this might close us off, but I guess I have to see what way this opens. Oh, does it give 3? Okay. What was our 3rd? Security. The mechanarium. Oh, in the workshop. Duh. Okay, let's go to the lady ship and try to lockpick the journal. See if this works. But anywho, yeah, like I saw something where it was like, there's rumors that no, it doesn't give us a chance to do it, unfortunately. Bummer. That stinks. Nah, I don't know. Unless the key is like hidden underneath, hidden in a pot. Sorry, I keep segmenting the thought. All right. There was one comment that was like, I think I heard that there is a secret lockpicking skill. Then on a different Blueprints video, I saw something that was like, the lockpick is good. The way that I saw it is that there's like something you have to do that gives you like, that it's not in the base science experiment drafting pool, but there's a thing that you can do to add a thing to the science experiment drafting pool that will let you, when you do the thing, then you increase your lockpicking skill. So that's the way that it was like figured out. Yo! A-Man Streams! Welcome in. Lovely to see you here. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, if you've never been here before, hi. You know where the key is, but yeah, don't tell me. If you've never been here before, hi. My name is Larry. I'm a variety streamer, content creator. We're Blueprintsing. What were you guys up to? Oh, the armory again? Wait, uh-oh. Does this end us again? Well, I guess we just take the armory. This ends us again. Wait, it doesn't? Oh, do we have Mechanarium up? Oh, Mechanarium goes up. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna take the armory. Okay, what are our options? We could buy another axe. It might be worth it. Nice to finally catch me. Fan for the well, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Is this the same 3 things? It is. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate, yeah, appreciate you being a fan. Appreciate you raiding over here. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Sorry, my brain's in like mush mode from trying to figure out. We gotta take the morning star to the workshop for sure. And I think while we're here, we gotta buy another axe because this rules. Do we buy? We don't need the shield because we have the thing already. And we gotta take him to the workshop, and we're so close too. Because we could do this. And then Mechanarium. And Mechanarium lets us get to the workshop. Let's see what we got. The Morning Star cannot be added. Unfortunately, cannot be added to the workshop. Bummer. And the axe doesn't seem to do anything other than this. I think we're gonna do the attic. I think that's because that's another one that's like huge gem cost. Gallery's nothing, actually. Attic was... Attic is... Oh yeah, vault. What vault is 3? Is attic 3? Why have I lost the attic? Attic is here. Attic is 3. I think let's do the attic. They're both rare right now. Yeah, let's axe the attic. Blop. And let's also make sure that if we go back to the trophy room, it is okay. You can axe multiple things, which is what I was hoping for. That's incredible. You know how freaking good that is? That's so good. What's that? You're playing modded repo with the crew and you beat Claire Obscure this morning? That's awesome. I did a bunch of I went back and did like a bunch of stuff off stream, like a bunch of side stuff. In Claire Obscure over the weekend. I really want to get back to it. Like, we're gonna play it on stream tomorrow. What's that? Can you inquire as to why you don't seem to have foundation? Our foundation's right here. It's just low. We have one. It's just low. It's just where we got it. I saw a picture of somebody whose foundation is here. And I was so sad for them. I was like, that's so bad. Dude, we've done 2 triggers on the shovel. Okay, but one of these is gonna be code check. So it's fine. Solarium. Honestly, with these big gem costs, I think this is a good solarium right here. You feel a little luckier. Wait, what? What was that? Oh, wait, Cloister of Rena. Raise your luck with each grade room you draw from this cloister. Thank you. I was so confused. Raise your luck, but I didn't get any items in here? Well, that stinks. Okay, thank you. I was like baffled for a moment. I was like, what the hell? What just happened? Okay. One of these is gonna be code check. Lockpick, can't do it. But hopefully our secret lockpicking skill raised. Bedroom, utility, laundry. We're gonna do bedroom. And we're gonna, so we want to put a green room in if we can. We have not that at all. Do we secret passage? Do we dining room? Do we observe? Observe's not bad. Dining room gives us 2 paths and doesn't spend a gem. I think we'll do dining room. The only problem is it's eating into our bedroom, which kind of sucks. Oh, drawing room again. We're going to take the showroom, not because we can afford anything, but so we can go forward. I'm really worried about keys right now. What do we got? Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. Master key. Opens all normal doors. That's sick. Chronograph. This one's cool. I want to know what this is. Ornate drafting compass. You may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Those are all cool. They're all cool. Oh, we really need to go west. Go west. Ooh, do I want to use my lab? I have to. Oh, we got the drafting studio again. Oh my God. Wait. No. Drafting studio. Not the drawing room. We want the drafting studio. Drafting studio gives us Ooh, an apple. Our favorite. Okay, all we have left is the vestibule in the classroom. We will take the classroom so that I don't feel stupid trying to do classroom runs. As much as I would like the vestibule, I'm gonna be smart about it. Ah, damn it. Can we go off of the dining room? Can we do it? Is this gonna be another day I don't get to use the Morning Star? Because we don't have chests anywhere. Come on. Please, no! Ah! Bust. That's locked, that's locked. All that, none of this is anything. Ah, damn it. Hold on, before we call it a day, we can go look at our dirt. We could smash the pig. Get the master key. We could. Chat, we haven't smashed the pig yet. Honestly, I'd rather save the pig for... I don't think it's a good idea. I think we just end the day. I think we end the day and we can sneak another day in. We can sneak it. I don't know how much. Wait, check security first. Hold on. How do we get there? This straight? Oh yeah, check security to see if we're missing any. See if we were missing any, like a key or something. Good call, good call. I was like, what are we checking security for? To see if anybody's messing around in the office? Estate inventory, nothing, absolutely nothing. Let's just go admire our dirt. That's so nice. That's such nice dirt. Dude, this coat check is killing me. Coat check's absolutely killing me. What a waste. Wait. Hold on. We did 3 experiments. I don't think that's going to be enough to trigger I don't think that's going to be enough to trigger the radiation, but we could check. Let's see. View estate inventory, or no, log into network. I think it's like 4 or 5. I don't think that 3 does it. Was it remote access, active terminals, shelter? Enter, radiation monitor. 11.8. Yeah, it's not enough. We don't have either of the servant rooms because I could have logged into the office and done payroll, but that doesn't do anything right now. I think this is just end of day. Unfortunately, well, I don't feel too bad. I mean, getting the armory is still like... Grab the armory item and check the workshop for combinations. Yeah, I guess we could buy the night shield. The other armory items didn't do anything in the workshop, but we can, like, just on the off chance that buying the Night Shield does. And, like, triple check in, make sure we didn't miss anything in here. No. Workshop is Foundation Mechanarium Workshop. Yeah, you're right. It's good to just do for science. No, the armor items don't show up in the workshop. And none of these lockpick and lever, lockpick and coin purse don't do anything. So yeah, that's it. I'm like just thinking over my brain. That's it. You'd say feed the pig. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can't. We literally can't put our money in the pig. Okay, we're gonna call it so we can at least squeak in another day. That's fine. Honestly, chat, I kind of decided that I want to get the jackhammer and just go destroy the gemstone cavern. I just want to do it. I don't know if it's good or bad. I feel like it has to be something. I just want to go destroy it. I want to see what happens. Skittle Soul, what up? How you doing? Welcome in. Hello. We're Princeton. Shocker of the century, I know. We're blue and we're Princeton. What we got? Hovel, root cellar's literally useless. We could dig around with the hovel. Not having the starter gems is gonna mess us up. Yeah, but it's gotta lead to something though. Like it has to, it can't just be a negative. Like it has to be, you destroy the cavern, but it leads to something. Does it? It has to, doesn't it? Honestly, I just kind of want to get the coat check and then like see what it. We have checked the trading post. We're going to get out of these three, we're going to get the trading post anyway. Although root cellar and we definitely get coat check. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. If we take the root cellar, they definitely feed us coat check. Search continue. Have we've seen this before. Name Mary Marigold was last seen Friday getting in a carriage. No sign has been found yet. Yep. We're definitely getting it back. Do you want the answer to the gem cavern? You know what? Go. Sure. Is it literally only a detriment? You could tell. I'll accept that. I'll accept that outside knowledge. Because if I find out it's only a detriment, then I'm not like. If I found out it was a detriment in person, I would then like not destroy it. If you destroy the gem cavern, you lose the +2 gems. Yes, it told me that. I'm aware of that. What I'm curious about is you could tell me, is that replaced with something? Is there a reason to destroy the cavern? That's what I'm more curious about. Like, does that lead to anything? Because if it leads to, there's no replacement as far as you can tell. That's wild. This feels like the kind of game where something would happen. Yes, but I'm not thrilled with it. Here we go. I do love experiments. Continue with experiment. When drafting, if you draw the drawing room, gain 1 star. This will actually do something. Start. That should at least do something. It's purely a loss? Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. If it's purely a loss, I'm never gonna interact with it again, to be honest. It's like, it's not worth it. Like, unless there's some like end game run where I have the jackhammer and I go, boy, do I need a gem. Yeah, if it's a pure loss, it's just not. I'm just gonna stick with the 2 gems at the start. Like, it's not worth like burning the day and, you know, like whoops, my game crashed, because that's exactly what I would do. Take the bedroom. I don't want to waste my gems too quickly. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys being careful and making sure that I was okay with it. That's why I was like, let's talk about this. Does it I'm like, it just because I'm like, it's blueprints, it has to do something. But I guess it doesn't have to do something, which is crazy. That's like so crazy that it doesn't, you don't get any benefit from it. But I guess that was kind of like the, ugh, yuck. Those are terrible. Those are bad choices. But that's kind of like, I was shocked to find the thing with, workshop. That really cuts our house off. But Mechanarium's no good right now because it's only 2 doors and commissary goes down. We'll take the workshop. You're right, workshop is a free item. It always is. And the free item is sledge. Morningstar, but boring. Let's go. We can almost make the super sledge. Almost. Crank. God, I need the jackhammer this run. I need it so bad. Yeah, like honestly, like I thought it was the gemstone cavern was like a permanent thing. So it was like every day you start with, you know, every day you start with like those gems. So that's why like I did it like 5 times and I was like, I'm gonna start the day with 7 gems. And like that kind of risk reward. Oh, sick. Let's go. Finally. 3 keys? Wow. Oh, that was a good one. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Storeroom. We can't it doesn't make sense to redraw unless we redraw and get code check, but I don't think that's really worth it. Let's do guest bed. Today is the day we're getting code check back. There's too much dirt everywhere to not have that freaking jackhammer. Music room. It's all of our gems though. Funeral parlor gets us the same way. Dining room low is interesting, but I don't know if that's a good interesting or not. I think we kind of need to do it. I think it's kind of and then we can take the lunchbox and we get the extra steps once we reach rank 5. So that's fine. Oh, and we can see what dinner's gonna be, right? No, that's in the kitchen. Shoot, I forget you can't see, they don't tell you in here what dinner's gonna be. Library. Oh, library gives us the Black Bridge book, so yes. This is good. Okay. The Curse of Blackbridge. Oh, look at this. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. It's December 23rd. Chad, it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas. I'm so excited to see if there's anything. I need to get the boudoir on Christmas and see if it's anything. Okay. Hold on. Day 47. Day 47 equals December 23rd. Day 49 equals December 25th. I want it to... It's 2 days until Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Okay. Book time. Book. The Curse of the Black Bridge. By Redford Ooling. I'm really worried. Nobody's checked this one out because I did this. All right, I'm really afraid. Oh my God, this is so, holy, what the hell? Chat, this book is so long. What? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so long. All right, forward. You may not want to read this out loud. I'm not going to write notes on this. How about that? The legend of Blackbridge is one that's well known to the people of the Grand Realm. For versions of this tale has been passed down from generation to generation. With each new telling, the story has changed, becoming over the years more colorful, more verbose, and as one might expect, increasingly horrifying. However, with so many renditions and unique personal touches, the task of confining and binding the tale to text seemed an ambitious and impossible challenge. Over the course of my research, I have heard dozens of variations of the legend, and while the details would often change, I was surprised how much of the story's heart remained the same. Yet, the more I listened, the clearer it became that there could never be a definitive version of this tale capable of capturing all the wonder and myth of Blackbridge. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I chose to write down what felt most authentic, the story my grandmother told me as a boy long ago. Part 1. The Berry Picker from Oris. Many years ago, before peace had become a familiar word, there lived a group of rogues so forward that the locals deemed it appropriate to call the number the Unholy Hounds. They were feral outlaws composed of society's worst in a time when a society was at its worst. And for each crime that fearful travelers credited to the group, a dozen more lay unclaimed, each worse than the last. For the gentry, however, who often value their coffers more than their companions, no crime could measure more wicked than the group's primary enterprise, high road robbery. One such member of this so-called band of rogues was a boy of 13 years, Jesper, who had not been lucky in life, having lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. In the years of hunger that followed, Jesper lived in a gutter behind a churchyard, relying on the nourishment of scurrying bugs and weeds harvested from the cracks of the alleyways to sustain his pitiful existence. It is not surprising that a child aiming to escape such hardships would take an easy road out. An easy and well-traveled road, paved with temptations, leading out of the city and into the gentry lands where loose purse strings entwine with the strands of salvation and glisten equally with the hope of opportunity. It was the road that eventually led Jesper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. It was here that he met the surrogate family of saviors, that notorious gang of godless outlaws known as the Unholy Hounds. This is fun. Despite the hardened circumstances that had led him to this vocation of banditry, Jesper was surprisingly tender-headed and was often teased by the group for being too kind for such an ignoble life. For this reason, Jesper was assigned the innocent role of berry picker. It was not just innocence that set berry picking apart from the gang's more wicked undertakings, for it was the only duty performed without the safety of night's concealment. Jesper, no stranger to solitude, did not protest that he alone worked while the others slept soundly, tucked away in a cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. On one such occasion, Jesper decided to get an early start. He left the cave, berry basket in hand, and set out into the woods before the morning sun had even brushed against the tallest treetops. It was colder in the mornings, but the headway dawn afforded meant Jesper could reach the furthermost berry patches without worry of being chastised for tarrying upon his return. Ooh, this is a long one. We're going. We're still going. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Christina. Well, welcome to story time with Larry. It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination, and along the way, Jesper had passed by many a familiar bush, all priorly pillaged and so bereft of berries that one would have to dedicate several moments in earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience had its limits. He was confident that even accounting for the time lost to this long stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches of this new grove surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended along the leaves seemed as numerous as stars in the skies. Upon seeing such a bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He would not reveal the location of his newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set off to fill his basket and was making steady strides in this task when the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. A carriage is approaching. The thought of it made Jesper freeze. Had he been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings? How could a roadway be so close? He ducked down and crept towards the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment more before the sound source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of where Jesper hid, an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring across a corner of trees, led by 2 beautiful white horses and conveyed by a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle, flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen. It was not just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without ever having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight had so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away at the carriage as the carriage approached. The little concealment the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such an effect that the noble steed slid to a sudden halt with precise control. "You boy, get out from behind that bush!" he shouted with a rigidity that betrayed a modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death coming around that bend in my own drive and seeing me in such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought not be a face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for courtly behavior. Not dashing towards the bramble and mud. I was picking berries." Jesper raised the half-filled basket up to allow the driver to see proof of his words. The demeanor of the man suddenly changed. It was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had many times seen the same stern expression on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with a berry basket. Any suspicions, I cannot read, chat. Any suspicions that the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of the unholy hounds picking berries seemed farcical. The softened expression even made allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say, you couldn't have picked a better spot for them, could you? I used to pick berries here as a boy." Jesper took his cue to finally step forward out from behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. "I know, and with what luck I found them. I had only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It would have taken me fourfold the time back home to procure this number." The driver bent down for a closer look. "And where's your home, boy? It must be quite far." Jesper replied with a scripted response. "A little south of Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods." "My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all that way only this morning." It was true. Tanner Fork was in the exact opposite direction that Jesper had traveled, and while that response would seem perfectly reasonable in a location closer to Blackbridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. Sir, I have traveled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there's no distance yet made by man that would not be worth undertaking for a price such as these. Surely you have tasted them for yourself? Jesper felt happier with his response, as it seemed to amplify the man's smile. In my youth often, but perhaps I took for granted because I never had to travel very far. And even then, my father would always drive us here in our carriage. So I'm ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward. It was Jesper's time to smile. Then let the efforts reward us both today. He raised the basket even higher. A tasted memory of your youth, sir. The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down from the basket. And that was when Jesper realized with the one glove on, it was Michael Jackson. Whoa. And then he started a personal concert. He was the man in the mirror. And at the moment his fingers touched the first berry, the dagger in turn met his throat. Whoa! Cutting through a superficial layer of skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes. And for that taste, I will have your purse. Wait, I'll have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth. The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he'd ever been before. Whether unable or incapable of speaking, he did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he did not think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular time. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hand to probe the man's pockets. Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause. Though I will admit, the thought of taking your carriage and leaving you, the indignity of walking appeals to me. Unable to find a purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat under him. Why have you no purse upon your person? The driver slowly raised his hand cautiously, pointing towards the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge to a small degree to allow the man to speak, which he did in turn softly. There's a lockbox in the carriage. Okay, that is italicized. That is super italicized. Italics. There's a lockbox in the carriage. Is there a carriage in the storage closet? Well, come down then and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and bind in your hands. A concession, I assure you, of my tender heart, for it would be much easier to slit your throat. The man started to comply, slowly lowering himself from the driver's seat of the carriage. Once down, Jesper guided him away from the carriage to a nearby tree, where he instructed him to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back. Excusing his inexperience, the man indulged Jesper while he figured out how to adequately bind him. The smile and kindness Jesper had seen on the man's face, now nothing more than a distant memory. In their place, cold, dark eyes displayed no emotion. Hold on. I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you're showing me? Jesper stopped, surprised by the question, but ignored it. Secured the final bindings and then hastily returned to the carriage. With one hand on the door's handle, he turned back to the man. If there's no lockbox, there will be no clemency. Inside the carriage was surprisingly dusty and unswept. A stark contrast to the elegant and polished golden facade of the exterior. It had apparently been many years since a passenger had enjoyed passage in this vehicle. This all but confirmed what Jesper had suspected. The driver of this carriage was not a lively servant to the employ of some greater master. Wait. The driver was not. Okay. Any curiosity that this observation might have further produced was quickly abandoned upon seeing what rested under the carriage's back seat. A large wooden lockbox. Despite the hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out to into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, two observations were made. Totemic symbols found carved on all four sides of the box hinted that the box was very old and likely not created by Arindian hands. It reminded him of artifacts from the old world and was presumably crafted in one of the ancient realms. Oh. Secondly, the box was secured by a rusted yet robust padlock and would not open easily without a key. Jesper looked over to see the driver quietly observing him from his indentured position. Do you perhaps have a key you can provide me to open this box? Without emotion, the driver replied, There's no key to that box. Jesper stood up. Easy enough then. Oh, is this a Morajai box? He headed over to a nearby rock of sizable dimensions and lifted the stone up, carrying it back to the box. If there was ever a time when the lock had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rusted lock. He bent back down and opened the lid. Inside was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down and picked it up, somewhat surprised how heavy it seemed, given how light the box had felt. Having expected to find something more akin to gold or gems, he looked questioningly to the man, hoping to find an explanation. The driver's smile had once again returned. You're cursed, boy, for deadly is the stone. You have opened that which never should have been opened, and you are cursed. Jesper carried the effigy over the man and shoved it in front of his face. What is it? That's one. Feeling his disappointment rising to anger now, Jesper tightened his grip on the effigy. One what, you mumbling agenter? And in God's name, why do you have no purse upon your person? The man did not seem intimidated. One pace. He paused for effect. 12 more and you'll be dead. He only had a second to flinch before the effigy struck him in the head and put an end to his cryptic ramblings. If there was ever a time when the old man had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. Jesper looked down at the sculpted stone figure, now splattered red. Was it cursed? Was he cursed? He had, of course, heard stories of curses and had never doubted their validity in the past. But now that he was standing face to face with the possibility of being cursed, his mind pleaded with him to be skeptical. And if he was cursed, what difference would the knowledge make? A dozen more paces would not be enough to find another living soul, to say nothing of the chances of procuring a remedy. If he did not move from where he now stood, he could live maybe another 3 to 4 days, maybe more given the abundance of nearby berries. A plan that, if we ignore its obvious faults, might provide additional opportunities for help to come along. But what good would that do? To be discovered here beside a body, stolen goods in hand, bloated from berries and raving about a curse that could very well not be real. No, it would most certainly be better to face one's fate now, take a dozen paces, and see if life goes on. But Jesper found his legs unable to make that first step. His mind was unable to convince his limb to waste away 1/12 of his life in a single motion. Feeling the desperation sink in, he hopelessly looked about him for a solution. And if by some stroke of luck, the gods had heard his plea, a miracle materialized before him if he found himself suddenly at the end of a fairy tale. 2 white horses and a carriage of golden trim were beside him, the answer to his immediate prayers. He laughed at his fortune and calculated the short number of paces back to the road. 4. Perhaps only 3 if he jumped. He made a quick survey to see if there was anything he wished to grab before taking the plunge. He thought about removing the driver's fancy coat, and as that appeared to be of some value, but the additional risk of undertaking such a task too great a chance. And so, after a profound breath, he took his second, third, and fourth steps, though they were quite large. Seated now behind the horse, he reached the reins and suddenly realized that he was still gripping the effigy. If the curse was real, then it most certainly better be left here. If, on the other hand, the story was fictitious, there might be some appraisal that could be made of the figure. It was, after all, found within a lockbox, whose typical function oft secures objects of value. Having witnessed firsthand the horrors of destitution, Jesper found his mind equally reluctant to allow his hand to let go. If it's cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. And if I die, what care have I? And with that statement said aloud to the horses seemingly, Jesper took up the reins with confidence. Part 2. Below the Black Bridge. What's that? If you open the box on horseback, are you cursed, or is the horse cursed? You're cursed, for sure. The horses are innocent. The horses are super innocent. They're fine. They're super fine. Okay. Miller awoke to some light nudging from a familiar foot. Only one person would have the cheek to awaken her in such ill-mannered fashion. Shaking the sleep from her eyes, she glared up at him in the darkness, but did not say a word. He nudged her again, teasingly, then stepped back into the den. After taking a moment for her eyes to adjust the darkness of the cave, Miller remembered. She was on third watch today. Quietly collecting her things and wits, Miller returned as she left, waving to her young friend, who was more than likely already asleep. She crept through the cavern's main passage, careful not to wake the sleeping bandits around her. Like a hero in a book, she often mused. Quietly, she grabbed a bow from the haphazardly formed pile of weapons, shaking the accompanying quiver into the darkness to assess how many arrows it held. She then walked toward the sun-drenched mouth of the cavern, ready to start her shift. Above her, in one of the few trees found in the canyon, Miller could see that Ravia was already posted. She waved, and Ravia waved back. Calling out to each other was strictly forbidden. Anything louder than a gesture in the canyon was forbidden. When Miller reached the tree, Ravia lowered to a braided rope and pointed to the ground behind her. Miller turned, following the finger, and saw a pail of water resting beside a nearby log. She turned back to Ravia, nodded, and secured the pail to the rope. The pail went up first, and in turn, Miller followed. Ravia reached across to grab the water. Miller leaned back to give her space. There was not much room for maneuvering in this tree post, a necessary concession for the concealment of outpost demand. Ravia tilted the pail up to her mouth dramatically, illustrating how thirsty she had been. Miller laughed silently as water poured out, splashing onto Ravia's face. It was a bit too daring and noisy of a joke, and had the others been around, they would have certainly been scolded for the unwarranted sound. But Miller appreciated the efforts Ravia took to verbalize the silence of the morning. They had been on third watch together for over a month, and during that speechless time, their friendships had grown into something special. Affection was unsurprisingly scarce among the unholy hounds. She had felt camaraderie before, of course, but intimacy never. From their elevated vantage, the girls could both see the concealed entrance to the cavern, as well as a clear view of the bridge that spawned across the canyon. Black Bridge was the link between the Gentry lands and the northern mountains, the overpass that connects Oris and Reddington. To the city-faring travelers of the realm, the bridge was an unavoidable crossing. In the day, the task was to ensure that travelers passed by without stopping. At night, the task was to ensure that they do. God, it's so much to read. Like most of her band, Miller preferred the night. The biting glare of the sun might be tolerable to farmhands and bricklayers, but to a cavern-housed bandit, it was a source of constant annoyance. In the day, there was no shroud to conceal her expressions, nor to hide her thoughts. She felt exposed. So as this Black Bridge, I want to write this down. Black Bridge connects Reddington and Oris. Okay. Cool. Just if that's useful anytime. Ravia touched her elbow and pointed up. Miller, striving to suppress a budding smile, subtly shook her head in response. There were many signs that the unholy hounds used in lieu of words, but the two of them had developed an extended vocabulary. Gestures quietly forged in the shared solitude of their mouth among the branches. Wait, of their month among the branches. I can't, of their mouth. She watched as Ravia shifted, placing her palms flat on the floorboards beneath them. Miller knew what she was trying to say, but shook her head a second time. It was often more fun to pretend not to understand. Ravia rolled her eyes and turned away, looking back to the canyon. Squinting through the leaves, the two girls held still, watching and listening. It was not long until Miller, too, heard the sound of approach. Ravia held up her two bent fingers, and a few moments later, two men emerged from the bridge's southern end. They were dressed in an unfamiliar uniform, long gray coats with black facings, white waistcoats, and black tricorn hats. They belonged to the local patrol, the Black Guard. Although not an everyday occurrence, their presence at Black Bridge wasn't an unusual sight. It typically indicated an important traveler's impending passage across the bridge, information that the girls would promptly relay to their leaders as soon as the coast was clear. But this report, while exciting, was rarely acted upon. In Miller's 5 years in the Unholy Hounds, she had never once seen a carriage taken in open daylight when the Blackguard was nearby. The men had nearly reached the bridge's north end when Miller heard the horses, faintly at first but growing louder with each passing moment. Ravia's eyes met Miller's, the same concern mirrored in each other's expression. They did not sound like the typical carriage, cautiously approaching the bridge to cross. Instead, the familiar crunch of the high road's gravel, they heard the harsh clattering of hoofbeats against stone. Both girls quickly redirected their attention downwards, looking through the foliage. Their sounds were not coming from the high road, but from the canyon itself. The horses were coming from below the bridge. In an instant, Miller had knocked an arrow and drawn her bow. Go! Ravia was gone before the whisper had even left Miller's mouth. Oh, sorry. Go! The young scout was already sliding down the bank below, racing towards the cave. There was no road that ran below the canyon. There was no reason for numerous horses to be approaching their cave. There was only one reasonable conclusion, and both girls had reached it instantly. The base had been compromised. This was a blackguard attack. The moment the horses came into view, Miller let loose her first arrow. She was surprised to see a carriage. She had expected cavalry. Before she even finished processing that thought, her second arrow was in the air. Without a trail, it would be unthinkable for a carriage to traverse such rough terrain, yet she watched as the wheels jolted over the rocky riverbed. A third arrow was now in flight, and there would be no need for a fourth. The driver slumped over just moments before the vehicle dipped into a small ditch, slamming into an embankment. The force of this sudden halt immediately shattered the front two wheels and catapulted the driver from his seat. Gross. Utterly confused now, Miller quietly glanced over her shoulder to see if any horses were also approaching from the rear. Down in the canyon, the entire horde of the unholy hounds came spilling forth from the earth as if hell itself had suddenly sprung open. The group seemed even more bewildered than Miller, half asleep and tripping over one another in a desperate attempt to engage an unseen enemy in combat. Miller could see Ravia among their number, and only one looking up at her. Her expression was chilling. There would be no need for a silent gesture to convey what they both now realized. They had made a mistake. This is Jesper. The gang's chieftain, Jeffrey Heartslasher, led the others, cautiously approaching the crashed carriage like a suspicious fox would near a baited trap. There was no words exchanged as the group crept forward in customary silence. A dozen or so paces in front of the wreckage lay far-flung driver, an arrow protruding from his broken body, and beside him a blood-stained effigy carved from stone. Okay, real quick, we're writing this name down. This is probably not it. Could Jeffrey Heartslasher be a login for Blackbridge? GEOFH. We have to try that. I doubt it, but that'd be so funny. Miller was inconsolable. Jesper had always been her favorite. He had always shadowed her in the night, clinging to the hems of her every move, the way a child tails behind an older sibling. Tender-hearted, she had always called him, though deep down she knew that wasn't quite true. His appearance of gentleness concealed a raw, resilient durability that emerged from the most perilous of situations. He had been a flower among the nettles of this cave, but he still had thorns, honed by a grim past and 100 hands of misfortune. They buried him in the darkness in the back of one of the larger cavern rooms. He was interred with a berry basket and a silk handkerchief that he had treasured. The mysterious effigy that had been found beside him served as a distinguished gravestone, a marker that stood out as a somewhat special among the rows of similar swords marking neighboring plots. No one spoke, not even in whispers. There was nothing to say. Miller awoke the next day to a thunderous shaking and rattling of the earth, a far cry from the playful nudging of the previous day. She strained to adjust her eyes, but the choking string of stirred-up dust caused her to flinch. Panic was also in the air. The sounds of scurried footsteps and clattering feet filled the space around her, but even in alarm, the silence was louder. What was it that sounded so strange? Miller closed her eyes tight and used her feet to guide her along the passage. The whispers around her were getting louder and intense. Voices could be heard ahead, louder speech than she had ever heard spoken in the canyon. A growing dread grew as Miller approached the mouth of the cave. Her eyes now opened wide despite the dust. Shouldn't it be day? Miller felt a hand in the darkness pulling at her. It was Ravia. The two embraced, and Miller did not need to see her to understand. Ravia placed two bent fingers against Miller's cheek, and with that touch against her face, Miller felt the same sinking feeling from the previous day. Two bent fingers confirmed what Miller had suspected. The girls had forgotten to relay one critical piece of information to the others. An hour or so later, the screams began. Blood-curdling cries of hopeless desperation. Captain Fodrick Lee of the Black Guard looked down from the ridge of the canyon to the collapsed entrance of the cave. Ah, he grinned. Now they speak. Woof. Okay. We also have Captain Fodrick Lee of the Black Guard, which would be F-O-D-R. Hold on. F-O-D-R-D-R-L. F-O-D-R-L. We could try both of those. Womp womp. That was kind of fun. That was fun. That was a long ass story though. Chat, I hope you weren't too bored. Wait. Oh, house directory. Okay. We'll at least go to the end of today. Free attic. Free attic. Oh, we kind of need to. Well, no, we don't necessarily need to. We could do the attic. Let's see what we get. Gem. Lockpick kit. Compass. Ooh, nice. Angry Leprechaun. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Really, you got one to use every month. Thank you so much for using it right here. Really, really appreciate it. I think this is the fancy chair. Wait, whoa. Oh, I thought I found a secret. Oh, I got fooled. Oh, man. I don't know if this is the special chair. Because I know they told us about I know there's like the special chairs here. But I don't know if this is the same. We need to look down. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? A treasure map? What the hell? What is that? Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2? Dude, I've never seen a treasure map before. But we still don't have a shovel. No, we don't have a shovel because it's still locked in the coat closet. Oh, ghost train. Choo choo. We got a ghost train going on, baby. We got a ghost train going on, honey. It's a ghost train. Boo! It's so exciting. Wahoo! All right, we could hallway into the foundation. Rank 6. Oh, did I say? I meant 6-4. I don't know why I said 2. I do not count from the right. I am not insane. 6-4. 6-4. Choo 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 choo. Yay. Yay. Code check. Chat, we got it. Coat check, babe. It's in a bad spot. It's in a bad spot, but I will not not have the jackhammer. Okay. And so now we've not dirt piled. We can get, you get key to the secret garden from a dirt pile? Two dice. What? All right, this has to be a really good room. West Wing Hall's pretty good. I could deal with that. Dirt. Old can't. Wow, really? You could still get crap? I feel like I'm gonna go back to the attic off of nothing but a hunch. And I'm gonna make an assumption that I can so with the way that this is, right? I gotta be able to dig into this, right? It goes like it literally, it goes down. Can I not dig? That's the greatest disservice to this room, that I can't just dig through the floor. I'm like tapping just to be sure. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Oh yeah, we can go back to the root cellar. But like, I mean seriously, because like there's all these stairs. I just want to bust through. I just want to go straight busting. Oh. Bummer. That's fine. It's all right. We're so close to the entrance hall. I think we go back to the root cellar. I think that's fine. We could do that now. Dig up a bunch of cool stuff. Did Buster made me feel bad. There wasn't anything to bust. Here, we'll come out here. There'll be a lot of stuff in the root cellar. We can hopefully maybe with the root cellar and the jackhammer. 3 keys. Sick. Give me a super turnip. Pair of gems. Sick. Pair of old keys. 3 gems. Old can. Rusty nail. Not too bad. Not too bad. 11 keys, 9 gems. I'll take it. That's awesome. And we got what? 2 ways forward via the pantry and the West Wing Hall. Didn't know they came in 3-packs. I mean, I didn't either. I guess they do with lots of diggy spots in the east. Yeah, I don't remember where my diggies are. I'm sure they're all over the place. That's the guest bed. Let's... We'll go back west. Wait, do you think the stones around the foundation are a puzzle? I hoped so, but I have found no evidence of such a thing. Oh, shoot. I went in here on accident. We'll go this way. We'll go West Wing Hall. I mean, we could truly not fear anymore. Corridor 6 gets us past the thing. Let's get hope for something with 3 doors right now. Kitchen's not bad. Commissary's not bad. Let's go for commissary. Let's see what items we get. Oh, this is all gems. It's key, gem, banana, and gem set. We don't need anything right now. Need, want, not want. Passage, Observatory good there. Passageway almost good. Observatory good. Wait, turn around. Oh. Keys. Anything in the trash? I need to remember now that I actually have the hammer that it... Oh, days 20 and 21. Far, far ago. All right, come on. Just not the dead end one. That's... none of these are. This is tasty apples. This is the pair of... Oh, the pair of chests. That is... Ooh, Southern Cross. Dimundus Major and Dimundus Major. Oh, minor and major. Never mind. Can't read. Okay. Observatory up. This way. Passageway good. Great Hall really good. Great Hall pretty damn solid. We have 14 keys. Oh, if only we had the metal detector. Oh, we have the lockpick kit. Oh, it couldn't. Oh, hell yeah. Why was the attic free to draft? Because we got the armory, and the armory has a thing in it that lets you, it's a battle axe that lets you permanently make a room free to draft. No gems. Cloister of Rena, super good here. Okay, can't lockpick that one. Can lockpick this one. Can't lockpick that one. This was nothing. You didn't read the... Yeah, the axe is incredible. The axe is freaking awesome. Oh, we can draft the Secret Garden off the Cloister. That's a really good idea, actually. Oh, rewarded. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Boop, boop. Plus we get to get these 3 old keys. Coin. Oh, we don't have security clearance, so we can't actually. Well, we can. We just need security clearance. We don't have security yet at all, right? Lockpick kit for... We could probably hold on the mechanarium. Probably. Rotunda's good. Rotunda's really good here. Rotunda really good there. We have 17 keys, so keys are not a problem. Oh. Do we tunnel now? We don't have tunnel for this segment yet. I think we tunnel now. Yeah, we'll tunnel now. Tunnel's cool. And we get, what do we get? A gem? Ordinary gem. That's fine. We have 16 keys. No big deal. Tunnel again. Coin. Dude, it paid off. Dude, the jackhammer is like going crazy. Just 2 gems, huh? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because trying to go Rena up, which we don't need to do 45 rooms. But let's see. Tunnel. So let's see. Rank 9 tunnel. Column 2 was 2 gems. Nothing neat. Unfortunate. It was worth the shot. We didn't know what was back here. Oh, another thing. I have not gotten a single turnip. I'll need to decide when we go back for the meal. I think I'm gonna build off the Great Hall. See if, oh yeah, none of these open, right? That's fine, we have 15 keys. This was the nothing room. This one goes. Locksmith! Locksmith. Funeral parlor ends us. Okay. Weight room? Weight room is only 16. Oh, we have a reroll. Okay, you're right. Yeah, that's better. Kennel's really good. Kennel is very good. Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. Open that door. Bark woof. Yeah, Kennel's like OP. I do still have the pantry. A lot of bananas. You're right. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? Hey, you're the best boy. If only it unlocked the dogs. Just. Okay. Oh. This. We have the rotunda. We have the rotunda. Do we do it? Oh, we do it, right? It just makes it really ugly. Both these go up, but those just go into the room that does the rotunda. We'll vault. How many vault keys do I have? Oh, this is where we can experiment. This does stay open. Okay. That does stay open. We have one, and we don't have any on us. Oh, if only we had the trading post, but we have the root cellar. Wait, the treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Huh? Oh. Whoa! One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 8 gems. Whoa! Yeah, we were manually digging with the jackhammer. Look, it was intense. I just forgot to rev it on. We're going to go back down. I think back down to eat. And then we're gonna check the pantry. The coffers are substantial. Can also go left from the Great Hall. I mean, den, lab, spare bedroom, hallway. Oh yeah, this should, yeah, since we dug in here, this should unlock all the keys. That should, yeah. Why didn't it do that? I can't believe that's not how the mechanics worked. Here, while we're here, we have 95 money. Well, we only use it when we need it. If we get a room with, like, if we get like the Crazo Mazo room, think of what we can do. All right, what we got? 20 plus showroom. We don't have showroom. That's fine. Was that, remember when my dad was on stream? Yeah, it was fun. Oh, lockboxes. Yeah. A key and a gem. Nice. I don't think there's a dig hole in there. We can see what digaroos we've run into. Laboratory, if any. Not in here. This one does. Father's Day is coming up. Yeah, I'm actually going to visit my dad for Father's Day. Well, my mom too. Not you know, both of them. Okay, hallway. We'll check in on the workshop just to make sure that we don't have any weird contraptions that we can build with our current stuff. But I doubt it. Lockpick. Broken lever. Just broken lever. We can't make a slumpus. And we can't make a cockpick. So nothing yet. We need a battery. This way. It's way more manageable now. I don't have to take a flight to visit them. Yeah. Oh. Armory in a really bad spot. But I would love to take it. Boudoir is the best here. It just cuts us off too hard. What's that? Could I take a flight? I mean, I was always able to take a flight to visit my parents. Now I don't have to. Now I can drive. So I can actually see them more than like once a year and then also Christmas. Okay. Funeral parlor. I would love to. We have 6 redraws. I would love to get something with aquarium's good. Yeah, we could dick around with rerolls now. It's really nice. Pebbles. And now these 2 doors are unlocked. This is so good. Now, if only I knew like what else to do with this. This thing. Ooh, this is a redraw. Redraw. Passageway is fine. It's a little bit of a waste here, but I think I'd rather put it in than reroll. Freezer would be banger. Freezer would be banger, but we don't have furnace. That's the problem. Straight across. Does redraw? Oh, come on! I want something that goes. I want something that goes down. Come on! I mean, we don't need to worry about 45 anymore, so I could just take the office. I think that might be better. And then I can also see what I might be missing when it comes to the safe here. Let's see. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I'm just wondering if those are somehow... Let's see. Spread gold in the estate. Because we know this is a date. The antechamber labor and the... Don't have any work order before Simon arrives to just make sure the west and east are operational. We know that. This is here. But what gives us a date? Still haven't found the answer, so you can't spoil anything. Well, I mean, that's one way. That's one way to keep me from being spoiled. Camera. Are these schlubby old guys anything? Oh, wait, hold on. 5'9". Oh. That's 5'9". What is this? Oh. Ah, damn, I can't read the bottom of this. Is this 5985? Let me look. Damn. May 5th, 1985 is not a date? 5. Or no, is that 6? That could be a 6. 5'9". Oh. Dang. Are there more of those? I noticed that like last time was that that those look like when you look at them from certain directions, they look like dates. Are those the only ones? On 5. Is there one that has the bottom, but not the top? No, this is missing. Ugh. Let's get cerebral. Yeah, are these the missing pieces of the thing? Ugh. Because that looks like a... Damn, I don't know if that's it. I feel like it might be. But I can't confirm for sure. Maybe I just click all the men. Click the man. Click the man. Click the man. Click the book. Click the man. Click the man. No. I don't know. Bummer. What's that? That's what I feel. I feel like I have 90% of the information. We don't have security right now, right? No. Because now is really wish where I could look through security and be like, what is it? What do we see in security now that we have security? What can we see? Or the dark room and be like, what's in that photo of the office? But it's like I almost think it is like that's got to be a 6. I mean, I guess that could be a 0, like 5960. 6059 wouldn't be anything. Yeah, 5 9 2E. Damn you, what are you? What are you? I don't know. I don't know. I think I need a little more help with that one. But that's my hunch. Is it something with that? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Chappie. Greenhouse is a dead end. We have to do chapel. That's fine. We have 107 coins. I'm not too bent out of shape. Feed the pig. We can. I mean, if we run out of things to do, we could still get casino. We could still get showroom. We could still get we haven't. No, we did put in library, so we can't get book room. I don't really think I even care about the boiler room right now. Let's go up. Can't do it. Do we put the secret garden here, or do we try to... Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't have a way through the cloister yet. Regular key is fine. We can put in the pool. That gives us 2 directions. Oh, or if we get Mount Holly, that's pretty good. Funeral parlor is good here. Let's just go straight across to the antechamber. We got to be really careful, because if we lose this, we're out of step. Like, we die. So I don't think we do that just yet. Oh, drafting studio. Drafting studio lets us get into the here. And let us get the vestibule. Hey, vestibule. We don't have the trading post, so I don't think trading the key does anything. I'm just trying to save myself 2 steps. Last route, yeah. Well. Oh, a very detailed paper model of a safe. What room is this in? Oh, this is in the study. It would be so funny if one of the letters was in here. That would be so funny. Like, beep, 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 beep. We can go left. Yeah, we can go left from the Great Hall. We can go through the pool in the East Hall. The Rotunda's been kind of useless. The Rotunda just kind of gets us circled back in. We can kind of do whatever right now. Do we do this? Let's read. Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. Only one box is true. Oh. So if this is true, so 2 have to be false. If this is true, if one of these is true, Well, if one of these is true, the other's false, then that would be false. So actually, this is the one that has to be true. These have to be false. Because like if this one is true, if this is true and that is false, then this is false, making that true. No. Hear me out. This has to be the true one. So, because like if like let's go through the thought experiment, right? The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. This one is true. This one is false. Only one box is true. So if this was false, then only this one would be true. Therefore, this one would then be true, and it's a paradox. So it's not in the black, that's false. And it's not in the blue, that's false. Which means it's in the white. Easy. Easy. I'm just that good. I'm just built different. Are you the special chair? No. Are you the special chair? I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at the back of the chair expecting to say, hello, I'm the special chair. Okay. From the pool. We have weight room, foyer, redraw. We could do... Foyer is nice. Foyer is nice, but we're so far in that I don't know how nice it really is. We're just gonna redraw here. Oh, let's put in the... Oh, let's put in... Let's put... Okay, I want to put in... I'm gonna put in vestibule because it's new. New room. New room. That one's... Okay. Look, chat, it's just this easy. If we put the furnace here... then we just get the freezer down. It's just that easy. It's literally that easy. We just get freezer here. We just get freezer here. Damn it. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Weight room is bad. I guess we just put drawing room in here. Okay. Where do we need to go? Probably what? Put the secret garden in the Great Hall? Not bust. We could go downstairs, get the... Nah, I don't think that's worth it yet. I don't even think going to room 46 matters. What way do I want to go? How do we get back to the commissary? Chapel. Aquarium. Do we have to go all the way around the house? Yes, we have to go all the way around the house. That's annoying. The pump room would have been awesome. Pump room would have been really good. Aquarium. Yeah. Booty. here. And then here. Do we stop in the work? Do we have anything? We don't have anything new, so it's not worth going there. Bedroom, spare green, lab. We've done 2 experiments. And we put the drawing room in now, so we're not going to do more. Den. What do we get? 1 star? Nice. Guest bed. Was that a... Oh, we opened these already. Drawing room. Hallway. Foundation. Corridor. Yeah, it's this. And then we're just gonna buy out the bananas real quick. Okay. We don't need this. We don't need the other things. Great Hall. So we can't. The Rena doesn't let us go through because we don't have the key card. So we gotta do. I think I might do the secret garden here. It would have been nice to do off the... Oh, we can't? Really? Oh, because it's not this door. It's this door. Can I security? We don't have the breaker box. We never put it in. Gym's okay here. Not a security door. Nice. I'm shocked there's not more security doors in the house. We could do secret garden here. And then we get a lot of dig spots. And perhaps a what you call it? Maybe. Ooh, 3 dice. Oh, nice. This is one we already had open, right? Are we just closing this? Whoops. That ain't nothing. Old can. Well, as cool as this run was, I don't feel like we really got anything out of it. Other than we have the shovel back, which is nice. Kinda stinks. Unless we get something sick off the rip here. Locker room. Do we roll for something cool? I think we roll for something cool. Utility? We could do the pump room thing. We could do that. We could do this. I think this is at least something. The problem that I have now is I don't know how far to empty the reservoir. Oh, I also need to... I'm gonna put... Oh, wait, hold on. Send. How far am I away? 1, 2... Oh, but shoot. Oh, we can go through the cloister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Send. Lower the reservoir. It is somewhere between the minimum and maximum value. All right. What would I guess? I think it's slightly lower than this. All right. I'm gonna do a rare call on to chat. I want to know what the level is because I don't want to have to. We can only run there once. And I know where I'm going. No, really, because this is one of those that like a book isn't going to give me the information. I know that there's definitely something in there. I think I have the boat in the right spot. This is like, it's for me to have to like run back and run back and run back is just a waste of time. There's an in-game place to learn the number. Well, fuck. Ugh. I haven't found it? Okay. Okay. Never mind. Let's see. This is 5 out. I guess I'll try this and see what it looks like. I feel like this is gonna be too... I guess like I can make notes, right? So I could try this and see if it's right, and if it's not, I can maybe gauge how close I am. All right. But yeah, I think this is our basically one and only run to the basement. Well, maybe not. Secret Garden should have placed fruit everywhere. Not in here, though. Great Hall Observatory Commissary. Corridor West Hall. Yum. We might be... Oh, a green apple. Nice. We might be able to get two... We might be able to get 2 runs out of this. Yeah, if there's a spot that directly tells me, then never mind. I don't want to know. Let's see how we are. Yep. We want to go into this room. This looks pretty close. Oh, no, it's not. That's not close. Okay. I'm just gonna make some notes. Okay. Where are my reservoir notes? Oh, there's the reservoir memos. Water level for mid reservoir. Five. Let's see. 5 water units is not enough. Okay. We have 20 steps. We could definitely make it back to the pump room. I don't think we could make it back here again. So it's somewhere between 5 and all of it. How many stairs did 5 take out? I didn't count. I'm going off of feeling. I feel like I might have to take out like another 4. Do we want to throw something in the coat check? The jackhammer, right? Am I right? No, I think I'm going to leave the coat check empty. Okay, Great Hall. I can't believe I didn't get a single turnip from the ground yums. Observatory. Great Hall, Cloister, Secret Garden, Pump Room. We made it here with 11. We can actually go back one more time. So now we need to throw stuff in the fountain. So my fountain's gonna be cut off again. All right. Reservoir. I feel like it might be 8 and you have to do a weird thing with the kitchen. This is gonna be 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try this. I feel like 9 is gonna be a little too low, but I don't know. Definitely not through there. We should absolutely ditch the shovel and the coat check. Absolutely not. No. We will not be doing that. Observatory. Here. No more bananas, right? Nope. Dude, all this money and nothing to spend it on. 3. I would rather make it back here. No casino, no showroom, no bookstore. All right, so here and to the right. Let's see what 9 does. 9 is gonna be just too much. Yup. 9 is like 1 wrong. It's gotta, I knew it. I knew it was like drain the kitchen. That's the reason that, well, other than the kitchen water. Should have done 8. It's fine. It's fine. We know. 9 is, I can write this down. 9 units drained is just a little too much. It's probably 8. It's fine. Oh yeah, I could absolutely move this boat into the water and send it. Absolutely. Do you want to measure by units drained? I have it, yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Oh, does this stick give you any information? No, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, but I can't read it. No, Simon's 14, right? Simon's a smart boy. If he put his mind to it, he could absolutely, he could do anything he wants. He could even move a boat. All right. Well, if we get the pump room one more time, I kind of felt like it was, because it's really easy to move 4 units of water. And I was like, I bet you like drain the kitchen into the, you drain the kitchen into the fountain, and then you drain, like you drain the foundation, then you put 3 back in the kitchen, and then you put the 1 back into the foundation. We'll definitely get it next time. It's definitely that. Yeah, I should have went with my gut. My gut said 3. My gut said 3. I should have went with it. Whoa, look at this. 36 excavated dig sites. That was awesome. All right. Chat, we're going to call it there. It is 2. It is 2. You basically got Late Night with Larry for free because that last run was so long. And what, we're 20 subs away right now to do the other one. I don't think that's happening. I don't think we're getting 20 subs exactly right now. So I think I just get to go to bed. I think is what happens here. Which, you wish you were a Nepo baby? Oh, that'd be so sick. Vamp for a bit, maybe it'll happen. Hey, have you seen the color spaghetti recently? Whoa, wow, it certainly is brown. Stretch. I gotta untangle. My Xbox cord got caught in my headphone cord. I gotta undo the nightmare that I've made here. Because it vamped for a bit, drinking blood on streams against TOS. I'm always vamping, that's right. You never see me before. You never see me between dawn and dusk. You always see me drinking my pitcher full of blood. Do I have an updated list of wants? That's a good question. Hold on. Oh, no. What did I just do? I think I just hit save and quit. Let me make sure. I did. Okay. Yeah, getting the 2 books. Getting the other 2 books is definitely a thing. Reading the other 3 books. I didn't put that on anything. Let's pull up the notes. Like, yeah, so drain. Where's our to do? So we have drain exactly 8 units of water from the reservoir. Currently set to 9 drained. Oh, that's a one time though. No, my things to do recursive are here. Apparently find more treasure maps. I didn't know that those were a thing. And those are like really cool. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Figure out where the heck to jackhammer. Figure out how we know when the guy is here and if we can interact with him. I want to know that one. We need to get more mailroom letters. Pump room to get reservoir to half-ish, so I can update that with exactly what we have. Figure out the gallery puzzle, get the vault and the vault keys at the same time, figure out the 7th and 8th contraptions, solve the mirror room, figure out how to interact with those electric power nodes, new rooms. The armory isn't new anymore, so we need to go to the dovecote and the master bedroom still. Cave in the mine with the jackhammer. We're gonna take this one off because we don't want to do that. Light the candles in the basement with the burning glass. Figure out the Black Bridge login. We could have tried that. We have 2 more thoughts of what it could be, although I really don't think that they're anything. Runes for sigils 3 through 8, which we kind of did with our Photoshop. We have a map of the realms, and the thing that's interesting, 1, 2, 3, 4, is that there's like 7 locations, but HS Sinclair talked about going to 8. So, yeah, drain exactly 8 units of water. I just don't feel like, I mean, just kind of in a weird way, I don't know if we like learned a lot today. We went to the vestibule, like we got the vestibule, we got the classroom, and we got some stars, and we got some, we didn't get any allowance, but our allowance is pretty big. We bought some, wait, what's up? Did you ever solve that red door in the tunnel hallway? No, I think to get in there, you need the seven letters. I'm pretty sure, or you need like, well, the hard thing is that the way that they talk about it, it sounds like one of the letters isn't on the premises, and one of the 8 safes is the orchard. So I'm like, even if we found, and we don't know where 2 of the, safes are, because it's like the office, the study, and the drawing room we need to figure out. And then we like literally don't know where 7 and 8 are. So I just don't know. I love that I could brute force that, but I can't. Yeah, I just don't know. When is it Christmas? 2 days from now? Enjoy Christmas. Things to do once. Enjoy. Get to the boudoir on Christmas. Yeah. Wait, what is this Saturday? Oh, equals. Oh, I think I was trying to search, and I typed billiard in there. Yeah, because we just did December 23rd. But yeah, this is. You know, I just like, I don't know. I need something to tell me where to break walls and where to jackhammer. I'm both happy we're gonna have the shovel back and very sad that we don't have the jackhammer anymore, because the jackhammer was so good. Yeah, just kind of a weird one where I don't know. I don't have new information. Do I actually want to know what? Do I actually want to know what? Oh, sorry. I want to know where to jackhammer. I want to find the places in game to tell me where to jackhammer. I'm not asking for you to be like, jackhammer here. I like, we basically found the weight room on accident. We found the underground on purpose because it was obvious. But like, I really haven't seen anywhere that's obvious to jackhammer, and it's been bumming me out. I believe there's something I haven't used a magnifying glass on. I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. I don't know. All right. I think that's enough vamping that it's allowed you guys to decide if we're doing another day, and the decision has been made. So I think we're going to call it bedtime. What's the name of the gym that's open 24 hour? 24 Hour Fitness? Globo Gym? These notes make you look... Yeah. My 69 pages of notes? Of written notes? Yeah. Awesome, Kick-Ass. Thank you so much for the sub. Getting us one step closer to another goal in the Jamboree. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. What's a song? Some 24 hours fitness. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. 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 I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. All right. All right, let's figure out where to raid. It's real late. Where are we gonna be a later raider? You can go, Benny! Benny! 150? Benny! Benny! Thank you so much for giving that gift sub to Stick. Thank you so much. Here, let me get the other thing. Docs. Where is... I gotta find this document. Where's the switch to Jamboree? Why was I kicked off the document? There it is. No, it was at the top. I just didn't see it. Hey, there we go. All right, now that I've definitively not doxed myself, cool. So 150 was Mario Kart World Races with chat. 160 is GPS to 5 shrines that we haven't done in Tears of the Kingdom. So let's update Tears of the Kingdom Shrine GPS. Okay. Sick. Who was that? 316 subs, mail switch to self at home address. No. So yeah, that's the next one. That's the, let's look at these real quick. Was it 160 is that? 170 is having to unlock all of Wario's costumes. 180 is getting picked up by Lakitu as Lakitu. 190 is winning a knockout tour first place against online randos. And 200 upgrades us to the 9-hour Friday stream. Can't believe they're adding the version of Soul Calibur 2 with Link and not the one with Spawn. Or why not the one with Hihachi? Why not Hihuchi? Well, thank you for those couple subs. I know it doesn't get us the Jamboree, but I really appreciate it nonetheless. I'm sorry, I know it doesn't get us the late night. It doesn't get us the... Oh, sorry, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I fixed it. We're good. But yes, thank you so much for those gift subs. I really appreciate it. We're fixed. Will Lakitu pick you up in the new Mario Kart? Yes, I think we've seen footage of Lakitu picking you up if you fall off. I know you can jump to different tracks mid-race. I mean, he better. Or that's going to be a real hard one to do. That's going to be a real hard one to accomplish. Okay. Let's raid over to Andy Cortez. Andy's up late night playing Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, very cool. Wait, did he just get off? I'm looking at my list and I don't see Andy now. He literally just got off. He literally just got off. That's fine. I'll throw you to the turtles then. Have fun turtling. Enjoy Turtle Town. I'm gonna go to bed. Streams this week are all early. And by early, I mean all in the early half of the week. I got a lot going on with just brother-in-law's birthday, plans with friends and stuff. So tomorrow we're doing Expedition 33 and probably late night into some marbles, maybe. I think we might do that. And then Wednesday will be Blueprints again. And we'll do Christmas. It'll be I won't play, or if I do, I'll only play one day so that we do Princemas on stream. And then that'll be it for the week. All right, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you guys for hanging out so late. I know that we went really long on that last run. But that's the way Blueprints do be sometimes. So that's what it is. All right, I'm going to bed. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. Yada, yada, yada. All the good things. Toodaloo, adios, bye. Love you very much. See ya on the flibbity bibbity.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Bye.